I cannot believe that this is what Skywars has come to. Skywars was updated 2 days ago, kind of. They said they updated Skywars and they made like a whole thread about it on the forums, and in reality, it was literally just a bunch of bug fixes. I don't know what Hypixel's plan is here. Or like, I don't know if they like intend to like do more Skywars updates soon, or like if they plan on just like neglecting the game for another year. But basically, for those of you guys that don't know, Skywars literally never gets updates. We literally get an update every like 2 to 3 years, and people have been hyping up a Skywars update for a while now because literally Bedwars, Duels, Arcade, Murder Mystery, Prototype, literally a ton of new games got updated like a couple like weeks ago. They went on this like massive update streak, and you know, it finally seemed like there was some sort of like glimpse of hope for Skywars, because the last update was the Angel's Descent update, and while that was an amazing update, we literally got nothing after that for over 500 days. Thank you to Ira the Cookie Lord for letting me know that it's been 500 days. I didn't even realize how long it's been until I watched his video on this, and this is inspired by him. But yeah, this is kind of insane. It is unbelievable to me that Skywars has been neglected for this long, and the update we have gotten literally has no content. We got a Skywars update with a bunch of bug fixes, and the game somehow got worse. Literally, if you go to the forum post, you can see that the update is literally a bunch of bug fixes, a bunch of really crazy bug fixes that most of the people probably didn't even know that were in the game. There was literally over like 50 bug fixes, and a lot of them were literally just affecting cosmetics. And don't get me wrong, it's cool that Skywars is getting bug fixes. It's better than nothing. I'm not being ungrateful about the fact that we got bug fixes. I'm just a little bit annoyed that the literal bug fix update caused more bugs than we've ever had in one day. Literally, Infernally and I tried to record a doubles video, and we couldn't because wins weren't registering. Literally, how do you have a game mode and you can't get stats in the game mode? It makes no sense. It just makes no sense to me that Skywars got more broken than before after the only Skywars update we've gotten in such a long time. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. This is kind of the problem with Hypixel Skywars now. Literally, the game is, it's not necessarily dead, but it's so like bland. There's no content. There's nothing to do. It's not fun to play. Like, the server's laggy enough already, and I understand that like they have so many servers, they have so many players, but it's like Skywars is like the demon game where like it's looked down upon by everyone, especially the Skywars community, because of how terrible it is. Like, how do you have an entire community of Skywars players hating Skywars? The only two game modes that are worse off than Skywars right now are UHC and Ranked Skywars, and Ranked Skywars is literally an iteration of Skywars. Literally, we have Ranked Skywars, which is completely terrible, and then we have Solo and Double, which is just the same thing for the last 2 years, and then we have Mega, which is completely terrible. Okay, no one even plays that game anymore because literally all you need is one game to fill, and that game is bound to have a cheater in it or some sort of terrible situation that you can't avoid, and it's really not fun whatsoever. I mean, it's almost ironic that I'm doing this commentary while playing Skywars, because it's like Skywars is like kind of hard to play. I mean, I'm having a good time right now, I'm not losing, but it's just like even winning Skywars isn't fun at all. It's just terrible. I guess I'm just praying that we'll get more Skywars content soon. As Iro said, I am really hoping that this isn't considered an actual content update. Like, obviously this isn't a content update, but I'm hoping that Skywars isn't considered updated now because it got a couple bug fixes. And don't get me wrong, couple is an understatement, okay? They literally gave us like 50 plus bug fixes, except the thing is, like, most of them are, they don't even like help the game. Like, they're on the first day of this update, everything was broken. The victory dances were broken, the stats were broken, you weren't getting XP for kills, the games weren't ending. It was so terrible, and oh my god, Skywars, man, Skywars is just so content dry, and I'm really hoping that we get a full update soon. It just concerns me that, like, I know, like, you know, it's good to think positive and that they could update the game in the future, but it just concerns me that, like, they updated the game now and then didn't add anything to it. Makes me feel like this is all they've been working on. But I don't know, maybe they're hyping us up for something more. I'm still trying to stay positive because you kind of get used to doing that when you're in this community, because literally we have to, like, constantly pray for something new. Like, can you guys imagine being major Marvel fans except only getting, like, one movie every 3 years? Can you imagine Infinity War, like, getting a trailer released tomorrow, and then, like, the movie comes out in 2025? Like, that's how Skywars players feel. Like, we literally get an update every couple of years. Like, that is so terrible, especially considering when this is your job. Like, this is the game I play for a living, and they update it every 3 years. I don't know, man. It's just a little crazy to me. And it's just a little surreal to me that, like, if you think about it, it's crazy that we've gotten used to the fact that Skywars gets updated every 3 years. Like, that should not be a normal thing. Like, it just seems so surreal when you really think about how bad that is. Like, every 3 years, man? Like, what the heck, dude? Like what I don't know, man. I'm just, at this point, I don't know. This is why I'm doing so much more Bed Wars. Like, Skywars is just, I don't know. I really can't even put it into words anymore. A bunch of people probably clicked on this video and got really excited thinking that Skywars finally got updated just for there to be no chapters going over any new content. Normally whenever I do an update review, literally like in my duels video, I always have like a bunch of chapters just going over everything really cool in the update. And then we have Skywars over here with a couple like bug fixes and like things that just didn't really do very much for us. And the only good part about this entire update was the fact that salmon is now like it's not like permanent anymore. That like the salmon, oh my god, speaking of lag, what is this? What is this? As I was saying, salmon kit now isn't permanent. Like, you can actually lose the boots over time, which is like, thank you so much, Hypixel. Oh, and now I'm stuck in a block. Okay, this is great. This now I'm stuck in another block. Okay, got a bit of a clutch. Okay, thank you, Hypixel, for proving my point. This is completely chaotic. You know, someday we will get a content update that is not just bug fixes, or this game will genuinely die. And I am really concerned for the state of Skywars. I haven't been very vocal about this because I've been positive that there's going to be an update soon based off of how much they were updating their other games recently. But at this point, I'm a little bit concerned for the future of this game. Skywars is one of those games where, like, it's a little self-sufficient. It's a fun game mode, so people can just kind of play it and it won't really die out the way UHC and Blitz SG and other games have. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain because it's like the game gets so bland that over time it'll just get less and less players. So I guess in a way it might die out. I don't know. It's a little bit complicated, but Skywars could permanently die, and that is a scary thought considering that a lot of the content I upload is just Skywars. And like, if this game dies, I am relying on Bed Wars, and that is not something I really want to rely on because someday, who knows, even Bed Wars could die. And that's why I've started Twitch streaming variety games so much more. That's why I've got a second channel where I'm just uploading like real life content and stuff. Like, I don't want to have to rely on Hypixel anymore for like income and whatnot, because it's like, you know, it's really not, it's not reliable whatsoever, and it's really concerning because it could go so wrong. And you know, if Hypixel dies, that's it. That's all we get, you know. There's nothing left to do. It's all just over. Have you guys ever wondered why every Skywars YouTuber has basically just quit? I mean, obviously a lot of them have gotten burnt out, but that's not the only reason. I'm sure a lot of YouTubers have realized that Skywars is like completely not consistent at all, and you literally cannot make a job out of it. Something I've realized is that, like, if you want to do well in this community, and especially in a game that is so bland, you have to be different. And that is the reason I upload those Skywars manhunts. That is the reason why I did Sweating Skywars Until I Lose, and at least put a sub iteration of a normal Skywars commentary into my videos. that's why I'm doing my best to keep things unique on this channel rather than just doing commentaries, because I can just do commentaries in Bed Wars. There's nothing special about that. And if you guys have noticed, all of my normal commentaries, they're just Bed Wars videos. They're not Skywars videos, because Skywars videos are normally more focused around the topic that has nothing to do with me personally. And that's kind of the thing. You gotta be different if you want to make it in this community now. There's so many YouTubers and literally no content. It's just like, I don't know, it's like you're getting into this community to do something that's not gonna last, and you really gotta pave your way out, because Skywars has no content anymore. I mean, this game is so dry. We literally need an update, or else it is like, it's gone, man. Like, people aren't realizing this, but no one talks about this game like it's fun. I mean, I'm sure a couple people really enjoy this game, and I'm sure a lot of people watching this video still enjoy this game, and that's why they're clicking on this video. But I feel like a lot of people are just clicking on this video in the hopes of a good Skywars update, and someday maybe we will get that. Anyways, thank you for watching this video. It was more of a rant. I am so sorry. Just had to speak my mind a little bit. Hope everyone has a great day. Peace out. Bye.